Warning, this is not a tutorial. It's just me doing things with the terminal. Do not replicate. There is a risk of permanent data loss. Hello, everyone. I was reading Dostoevsky with my cat when he asked me, but can you locate a file in memory? I considered the fact that the logical location is different from the physical one, especially considering modern SSDs and the controllers that manage them, but I wanted to play a little game. Creating a brand new file, I write some characters in it. I have just discovered the word count command, and I play with it for a moment. Please be patient. Now I speed up the video. I am just checking after each change of the text, the number of new lines, words, and bytes. This fiddling will come in handy later because that's how I discovered something nice. Now that I have finished having fun with so little, I print the entire file on the terminal so that I can recognize it during the next experiment. Here it is, with all 11 bytes. The new lines are represented by the hexadecimal value 0A. Just to confirm, I'll add 2 more. Here I skip the command parameter, like a true professional. So here are 4 new lines, 3 words, and 13 bytes. Here again you can see the hexadecimal values, 0A, added. Did I mention that I love to experiment with everything new? Did you know this command? Okay, I can get serious and start searching for the memory location of this file. With the file frag command, I get nothing useful, but inserting the verbose parameter already gives me what I wanted. Now I know how many logical blocks of 4096 bytes, starting from the beginning of the disk, my file is located. I get the same thing with HDPARM, except that here it gives me physical sectors of 512 bytes even if the file system uses blocks of 4096 bytes. So I give as a parameter the size of the blocks of 512 also on the file frag to see if everything is consistent. There is a discrepancy. Going to calculate the difference, you notice that those 2048 are the starting point of the file system. So I assume that file frag does not take it into account. Multiplying the number of logical sectors by 512 bytes, I get the distance in bytes that can be used to search for the file with hexdump, inserting the value in the skip parameter. With this big number, we are ready to take off. Better keep calm the hexdump exit with less, otherwise it will give me all the SSD, and we will finish the day after tomorrow. I give my file some breathing room, so I can see it better. A few bytes of slack on top. Here is the file. Easy, right? Now, just out of curiosity, I edit the file and save it again, so as to give some meaning to all that initial preamble. Here is a value I did not expect. I thought the file was saved in the same logical block address. I go look for it the same way I did before, and find it there. Okay, but what happened in the old address? For the belly of a whale and all the sea urchins, we have a problem. I have the feeling that I scattered files on the SSD during all the saves. I try to delete the file with shred. I write some parameters like U to deallocate and remove the file after overwriting, V to see what happens, and I give N, the number of overwriting iterations, equal to 10. The last overwriting is random, so instead of my file I expect random data. Nothing seems to happen, but I think the cache memory has something to do with it. As a surprise, there is also the first save of the file in the old location. I close and reopen the terminal and repeat the procedure. Let's get ready for a big disappointment. Nothing changes. I reboot the system. Maybe rebooting the system and cleaning the memory will make the file disappear too. Of course, it's something to consider if I'll be working on sensitive data on shared computers. I forgot to press F12 and Windows started. I lost a quarter of an hour. Luckily, I had a cat to pet near me. My nerves started dancing, Mr. Taki. Anyway, the file with the second greeting saved last was covered with random data. That worked. I'm afraid for the first save though. And in fact, there it is again in the old position. Of course, during the saving processes, also thanks to the controller and the SSD memory management, trim, the garbage collection, aliens, dinosaurs, alien dinosaurs, some fragments of files remain visible in memory. For me, who has nothing to hide, it is not a problem. There will be fragments of poems that my cats dedicated to me. That's all for now, but I want to go deeper. See you soon.